done was to ensure that those of you who had licenses, those licenses are vetted and you're allowed to go back to site. Are you not operating?
As I speak with you now, the government has thrown away all the licenses, and then he says he's going by the community mining approach. There's no documentation, because we know for a fact that in the 1992 Constitution, the only license available for small-scale mining is the small-scale mining license. And this government said it was going to vet all our licenses, and then after that, we will go back to work. And when he finished with the vetting, he incorporated or initiated the community mining scheme. And then now, as we speak now, they are only people working. And most are private with Chinese and other foreign nationals. And we, the citizens of this country, have been rendered jobless in our various homes.
Oh, so all these things about you returning to work didn't materialize properly?
It was a lie. And we will speak without your favor, because this is a bread and butter issue, and it's something that we need to be candid on. As we speak now, the ban was 2 years, okay? And then our license, it has a 5-year duration. So every 5 years, you have to renew your license. We sat home for 2 years. Some of the licenses were about to expire. And all those licenses that had expired, the government brought an order that no license of that sort should be renewed. So you can't also go and work without a license. And that is another aspect of why our members are now in the house, and people have taken over our concessions, and they are the ones finding. And to our dismay, it's not even for Ghanaians, the community mining. Go to the forest reserves, they will tell you they are engaging in community mining with no documentation. Now everything is political. It is the DCs who are giving concessions to their people, who are giving the concessions to Chinese, and they are also benefiting from that community mining scheme. But we know for a fact that the Mining Act states that, when you are 18 years and you applied and you gain your license, nobody can trample on your rights, or nobody can take the concession from you. But this is Ghana for you. All this with the security people are being controlled by the politicians. So even when you take the government to court and there's an injunction on your land, they will still work with impunity. So, we are facing a lot of challenges, and that is why now we are much more serious on kicking them out.
So currently, your only resort is to campaign for this government to leave power, and you are doing that. How is it going?
Oh, it is work. It is work, because we don't talk much. Our members are with us, and we've all gone through hell within these 4 years. So the message is clear. They will compare from 2012 to 2016. And we've compared 2016 to 2020, 2016 to 2020. And it is clear that, we progress in life. So everybody is angry, and we are poised to come out to vote come December 7th. Yesterday we had a stakeholders meeting in Obuasi, and the turnout was massive. And we have all agreed that on the 5th of December, no miner in this country would embark in mining or will engage in mining. We are all breaking on the 5th of December, and everybody is going to his various towns, homes, regions, communities to campaign for the last 2 days. And then on the 7th of December, everybody will come out to vote.
And everybody agrees that the way to go is a change in government. All of your members.
Everybody, from Bole to Asankrigwa, we've all agreed that, nobody needs to tell you anything. It's about your personal life. When you wake up in the morning, you look at your family and you put your hands in your pocket. If things are well, nobody will tell you. if things are getting worse too, that one would also be a sign for you to know whether things are okay or not. So we are not struggling to tell or talk to our members. Yesterday, our president was in Manswe Dubia, and then he said something, and even when he was leaving, people were hooting at him because you've taken people's daily bread from them, you've given it out to Chinese, and then you go back to them and you tell them you are still boys in fighting galamsey. Meanwhile, Untumi and Ko are in the forest with Chinese and they are working, and you couldn't say anything about it. Then you tell the citizens or you tell the commuters that God says we should protect our lands and river bodies, and for that matter, you will never let them engage in their mining activity. It was clear, and everybody got angry, and a lot of them were sad. But the beauty of it is it has also gingered a lot of our members to come out to vote. It's not only miners; we are talking to our family members. We are talking to people who have benefited indirectly from our work as well. So this election, we are not going to make any noise. It's peaceful. We know what we have done, and we know what we have also gone through. So we are only praying that the December 7th will come, and we are all healthy. And after the election, everybody will know what will come out from those mining communities or districts.
And thanks for referring to what the president said. To a lot of people who listen to media reports about what the president said, the sense they get is that the president is actually saying that I will not condone indiscipline in the mining sector, because he mentioned illegal mining to give the sense that what the former president is promising is akin to endorsing illegal mining. Is that what you people? Is that the reason you people are against him? Because he's getting the same.
Oh, my brother, maybe what he said, he didn't really understand what he wanted to put across. It's unfortunate for our president to speak like that. What is more illegal about Chinese in our forest reserve being protected with the state security? What is illegal about people cutting down trees, degrading our forest reserves? He never spoke about that. And for a Ghanaian to have a pickaxe and a shovel to try and then get something to feed his family, and you come and talk about that, then maybe he wasn't brief. I've not heard any where that Mahama says he's going to, condone in any illegal activity on galamsey or on mining. He has brought down better campaign message, and I think we are okay with whatever he has stated in his manifesto. So the gold board and all those things he wants to bring about, we are happy. So he should be singing in his sleep. We are poised and we are happy with whatever is in the manifesto of NDC. We are only also throwing a challenge to him. He should also come out with his mining policy. Then we compare and contrast between NDC and MPP. Because he never said anything about mining. You say you want to protect our forest and our land. We don't have a problem. But you should also, they say charity begins at home. Untumi and Ko are destroying our water bodies. He should also make sure he brings them to book. But you don't leave them and you come and talk about something that doesn't even exist. That former president says when he comes, people should destroy forest reserves, and then they should destroy lands and river bodies. I've never heard him speak anywhere on that issue. So let's be candid on our utterance, and then let's speak to issues. They should bring out their policies on mining so that we also contract both parties and see which one is better for us.
So as far as you're concerned, if there's anybody who is supervising illegality, it is our president.
Oh yeah, he's the one supervising galamsey in his government. If you could recall, when the recording between Akufo-Addo Professor Pimpo Boatin came out. He said Professor Pimpo Boatin ordered for some excavators, seized excavators, to be released to his people because party Yesika. Didn't you hear that voice, or didn't you see that video? When we started talking about people in forest reserves, mining with impunity, even the chief of the party said that, there are Chinese in the forest and government should do something about it. Our president came out to say that he has formed a committee, and for that matter, the committee should come out with their findings. We are asking, what does the findings say, and where are the findings? So if we should say somebody, or if we should, pinpoint who is engaging in galamsey, it is this government and the president.
So I'm wondering how far you've gone, and how many members are you working with?
Now we have over 800,000 small-scale miners on our data.
800,000?
Yes, please.
You are that huge in terms of numbers. That's close to 1 million.
Oh, my brother, if let's say the country had 10 regions, okay, 8 regions, there were mining activities in the 8 regions. You get what I'm saying? Let's say all the 275 constituencies, over 120 of these constituencies, have mining in their constituencies. So we are not talking about a small sector. We are talking about a sector that produces 45% of total gold production in the country. So if they are not aware, we are quiet. We are not going to fight anybody. If they think we are calling a bluff, they should wait after December 7th. That the reality will dawn on us whether we are few or as I am saying is true.
Let me end by asking you this question, because there are those who feel that it is great to give the votes out, but clearly the president also has a machinery in place which may ensure that the votes you may have cast that day may probably not count. Is that a concern you have?
My brother, we are not to vote and go and sleep. This is a socio-economic problem. Our job is on the line. Our life is on the line. Our livelihood is under threat. So we are not going to sit down, vote, and then go and sleep. We are going to vote, sit down at the police stations, and make sure every vote counts. So it's not like we are going to sit down and then let somebody, 1 or 2 people plan something, and then they will try and then sway the votes into somebody's favor. No, it's something that we will never sit down and then watch it to happen. We are going to police the ballot papers. We are going to protect the police station, and we are going to make sure that every miner in this country votes count. Because if you don't take care and this government is voted again, small-scale mining will be a thing of the past. And we will not sit down. Because Ghana came to meet mining. He said he was going to regulate it. Now he has destroyed the sector. When we were talking about, the ignorance of some people in the government concerning the laying down better practices to enhance the small-scale mining sector, people thought we were only making noise. We were talking about a lot of large-scale companies having concessions in this country, and for that matter, small-scale miners don't have the access to even mine. They never listened to us. Rather, they were interested in getting some money from purchasing of drones and unnecessary things government was engaging in. Have you asked yourself, where are the drones now? We spent over $2 million purchasing of drones.